mean, I started receiving notifications on my platform. People were commenting, Lucky, I'm disappointed in you. You've lost your humanity. Lucky, I can't believe you knew about the situation. I kept quiet. At first, I was really confused where those comments were coming from until a friend of mine reached out to me and she told me my name was mentioned on Honest Bunch podcast, that she just finished watching it. So I had to go check it out myself. I discovered that Dennis Igwe mentioned that I was supposed to interview him, but unfortunately, after meeting with Mackenzie, I changed my mind. I understand how such statements will trigger a lot of people, especially those of you who believe in me, because I know a lot of people look up to me and a lot of people love and respect me, especially those of you that have been supporting me. So I think I owe it to you to explain what really happened. Apparently, it was not quite long ago that I knew about this issue, just about a few weeks ago, and I was the one that reached out to Dennis Igwe. I told him, I saw the short video you made that you wanted to talk about what really happened between you and Mackenzie. Would you like to share the story on my platform? Dennis Igwe said yes. I said, okay, where are you right now? He said he's in Port Harcourt. I said, oh, I'm in Abuja and I just left Port Harcourt. How are we going to meet? Although I have a flight that I already booked to Enugu State, because there was this Nollywood actress that period that was in the hospital, and the family were reaching out to me that they really need help. They need to raise money for her hospital bills. But unfortunately, the day before my flight, I think she passed away. Anyways, I was still going to go to Enugu, and I knew I was going to see Dennis Igwe. Surprisingly, coincidentally, I don't know how it happened though, but Mackenzie came to Abuja, and then I reached out to him. I told him that I'm going to be interviewing Dennis Igwe, that he has something to say about what really happened between the both of you. Would you like to share your own side of the story? Then Mackenzie explained to me that this is not the first time that Dennis have attempted to make an interview about what happened between the both of them. That at some point the case even went to the police station. He explained a lot of things to me anyway. So I then reached out to Dennis again. I told him that, oh, I was with Marco and this is what Mark had to say. And Dennis was started saying that, oh my goodness, that I had already met Mark, that he doesn't believe that that he's very sure that his story will not be told again. I said, why is he making such statements? That, I mean, if you come to somebody's platform to make a claim, do you understand me? In as much as people would love to hear this story, this is somebody, you're talking about somebody else's life. It is important that somehow they are aware of what you want to say. Nobody is saying you cannot share your story, but there's what they call defamation or something like that. I told him that, bro, I am still interested to interview you, but I've listened to both parties. Is it possible that we see how we can have a meeting together? I mean, the both of you, instead of you telling me your own side of the story, Mackenzie telling me his own side of the story. As at this point, I'd already flown to, I don't know if my English is correct, to Enugu. I had invited all the people I was going to tell their story, Emmanuel Day and other people. I'd already even asked my PA. I flew down with my PA to book a hotel reservation for Dennis Igwe. Dennis said he didn't have transport. I sent him money. So he was even on his way and he was even very happy. Then I called Mackenzie. I told him that, is it possible for him to be present, because I would like him to be part of this conversation. He said he couldn't get any flights to Enugu, that he's on his way to Port Harcourt. Then I told him that, please let us see how we can have a meeting about this instead of just rushing to social media to talk about it. He said he wasn't interested. I should continue with whatever it is I want to do with Dennis. I told him that it is, and then I called Dennis. I said, Dennis, this is what Mark is saying. You within yourself, do you have interest to settle with Mark? Let's see if this issue can be handled behind the scene. Dennis told me he doesn't mind. He's willing to settle. I called Mark. It took me 3 hours on the phone to convince Mark. Mark finally agreed that the meeting was going to be in Port Harcourt. I didn't even know at this point I was even fully myself.